Dispensation Podcast. Today we're going to be finishing up or reading a little more from the Divine Revelation, the most holy book, Alpha Quine. And the subject, the chapter that we're reading from is called In the Mind of God. So the book says, all realities are created the same way. What it is, or whether it is peace, love, or happiness, it all evolves from how we perceive life. Now just think, man, peace, love, and happiness, right, evolves from how we see life. And it says that all realities are created the same way. So what I want y'all to understand is what's going on here. I'm teaching y'all how to manifest God in your lives. How to manifest your God-like qualities. How to make God a reality. And this is what they mean by when the dead are raised, or when the dead awaken. When they obtain the knowledge of God and the knowledge of self. And understanding that in the mind of God is in your natural mind. So now let's look at this. It says, how we perceive life is the power of attraction and rebellion. How we see life. And you all know that this is true because how you see your life, right? So you see somebody else or places that you feel fit your lifestyle, you are attracted to those places. But when you go places where you see people that's from a whole different lifestyle than you, and it could be like frightening or threatening, see, it'll make you rebel against that place and go somewhere else. So it's how you see reality. Is the power, or how you perceive life is the power of attraction and rebellion. And that even could go with relationships. Because I know a lot of females, man, that look good, right? But for some reason, they're attracted to like bums and people who ain't got nothing going on, and just so when you read this and it says how we perceive life is the power of attraction and rebellion. So you got to look and say how she see life going with him and being attracted to him. How do she see life? Because like what is making her attracted to somebody that if he saw you with something worth killing you for, he would kill you and rob you. Like he already like stealing from you. He already like cheating on you. He already lying to you. He already doing everything that's unfriendly to you. He already betraying you in every kind of way, showing you that he not really your friend or your boyfriend, your husband or nothing, right? And the only reason you alive is because he have not seen anything worth killing you for. And that's why a lot of people end up dead. When they say the husband then killed the wife then killed the husband, the friend then killed the friend, the brother then killed the brother, the mama then killed the daughter, the mama then killed the daddy. Or the daddy then killed the mama, or the daddy then killed the son. It all comes from a person seeing something that they willing to kill you for. Now it says this, the mind is the basis of creating all realities. Beliefs become realities until they are proven false. And see, this is like like, 'cause a lot of people got belief systems. A lot of people believe that Jesus, who been dead for 2,000 years, is gonna come back to life. And I don't know if they think he gonna crawl up out the grave or he gonna fall down out the sky. Like, I don't know how they think he finna come. And like, is he gonna show up with a 2,000-year body? You know what I'm saying? Like, or is he gonna be somebody else's body? You know what I mean? Like, it's so many different things that you can question this on, right? But it says that beliefs become reality until they are proven false. And this is why the preacher will never, ever answer your questions when you ask him a valid question, because he know that his answer can prove the belief system false or true. That's why they won't take you to investigate nothing to see if what they teaching you is true or false, because they know that would destroy the belief system. Because beliefs become realities until they prove them to be false. Like they tell you, Jesus. That's why they put God in outer space. They knew there was no way you can go up there and find out that they've been lying all this time. That's why they put the devil in the ground. They knew there was no way you can go in the ground and find out that they've been lying all this time. Beliefs are formed by how we interpret knowledge, facts, and circumstances. All thoughts center on what we believe, and all actions are created to support or defend our system of beliefs. Now, let's look at the realities in which we live. Drug abuse, alcohol abuse, and human disregard. What is the basis of this reality? It is the false sense of comfort and strength. The false sense of comfort and strength. So when you look at drug abuse, see, that's comfort. When they getting high, they feel more comfortable and relaxed and ready to bang it loud and ready to just party. You know what I'm saying? It make them comfort. Same with alcohol, it make them comfort. And human disregard. It makes some people comfort to murder, to rape, to rob, to abuse. It makes some people comfortable. And others, it make them feel strong. That's why I say comfort and strength. Because it make you feel strong. You rob somebody and get away with it. Yeah, I got that fool. You beat them up, kill them, shoot them. Yeah, it make you feel strong. You know what I'm saying? So comfort and strength. Remember that. It is a false sense of comfort and strength. A false sense of comfort and strength. That's what makes us live the type of life that we live, which is destructive. Now I say it is a false perception of power and authority. False perception of power and authority. The mind has not been conditioned to rely on the divine power of self, therefore depriving the individual of the ability to master precision and balance within self. How do we create a new reality? A new reality is created by the restructuring of the mind. It is created by bringing new knowledge and thoughts to the perceptive faculties of the mind. We have to teach people how to see life in its proper perspective. Listen, man. We have to teach people how to see life in its proper perspective. The reason, like, have y'all ever like just talked to somebody? Everything they say about other people is hateful. Everything they say about other people is always in a negative perspective. That's because, man, they don't see life right, man. They see life the way the devils taught us how to see life, man. We see the world like how they see it. That's why when we look at each other, man, first thing we be like, we want to kill them off, but we want to fight them off. But we not embracing each other because we looking at each other through their eyes. So we looking at each other that the hate that they have for us, we looking at each other with that because it comes from their education system, it comes from going to their religious services, it comes from associating with them and them steady. Like, if you ever just sit and listen to them, they always got something to say about every other race. And if you sit there listening to it and start agreeing with them because they your friend, now you hating of other people doing the same stuff to them that they doing to us and to you. And you see what I'm saying? They don't like you. They ain't never liked you. But now they got you riding with them against other people, man, that they doing the same thing they was doing to you. Now it says this. It is created by bringing new knowledge and thoughts to the perceptive faculties of the mind. We have to teach people how to see life in its proper perspective. When we understand the nature or essence of a person or thing, we see it in its proper perspective. So let's look at that. When we understand the nature of a person or thing. So our nature is a human being. Our nature is God, right? But for them, the devils, to look at us and say we are less than a human being. That's what they said about it. It was a law. This was the law in America. That black people were less than a human being and had no rights that a white person was bound to respect. See, they didn't see the divinity within you. They didn't see your godlike qualities. They didn't see your human potential. So what they do, they was able to hang us. They was able to shoot us. They was able to stab us. They was able to enslave us. They was able to beat us. They was able to rape our women and rape some dudes too. You understand what I'm saying? See, I want y'all to understand their mind state. And our mind state is two different mind states. That's why they destroyed our education and taught us theirs. So we could see life how they see it. And that's what this book is teaching. In the Mind of God is the name of this chapter. Now listen what it says. Life is governed by a natural process. It starts out pure. The power of life lies in maintaining the state of purity. When we contaminate ourselves by drugs, alcohol, or depraved thoughts, we become weak because we allow something else to become master over our minds. When something becomes master over our minds, it becomes the basis of creating our realities. This is why they destroyed our education, man. This is why they destroyed our history. Because they wanted to master our mind. And when you master the mind, when you become master over the mind, it becomes the basis of creating the reality for whoever mind you have taken control of. We lose our power and authority over our own lives. And see, that's what happened to us here in America. And this is what they doing to the Indians. This is what they did that to the Indians too. That's why they content with living on them reservations and being deprived of water and food, you know what I'm saying? Then so when you look at the people that going all around the world, see, they trying to destroy everybody's knowledge and information and history so that they can take mastery over your mind and control you like a puppet and rob you of your natural resources. Like, man, it's a cold game they run. They want a world of evil, man, because they are the devil, man. They don't want no good world, man. They don't want nobody getting along or nothing. And on that note, I leave you as I can. Peace.